Yo everyone, Mango here, and welcome back to another episode in our hero profile for Shadow Era. So today we're going to be looking at Serena. Serena is a rogue hero who focuses on dealing damage with her buffed weapons. So you play any weapon with her, and then her special ability, her shadow ability, allows you to buff it by +2 attack to deal additional damage and to force your opponent to discard a card from their hand. So it's a little way to mess with your opponent's plan, strategy, and also deal some damage. And so remember, at the start of each of your turns, you got to sacrifice a card away into your resource pile. And I guess I'm going to get rid of this too. And then I'm going to play this card. So see, this costs 2. I have 2 resources. So done. So remember, you don't gain mana at the start of each of your turns. Okay. Now some games out there right now, like Hearthstone, at the start of each of your turns, you just gain another mana, another mana. In this game, if you want to be able to play cards, you have to sacrifice cards from your hand in order to do so. So let's see. Right now, I'm at 2 resources, and the plan would be I have this out, which is a little mini draw engine. Next turn, I would probably put this guy. And then, well, let's see what he has. No, okay, he's got nothing there. Okay, I don't want to get rid of another one of those, so I'm going to sacrifice this guy for right now. I'm going to end my turn. Because I only have 4 of these in my deck to draw cards, or 3 of these in my deck to draw cards, and I already sacrificed one of them away. So I don't want to put another one down. And this opponent of mine has a ton of attachments. Usually he plays to mess with your allies. So playing allies right now might just give him a target to use those attachments on, and I won't even be able to do anything with that ally. So even if I summon that ally out, he might just put an attachment on it to make it just sit there and not do anything. So at that point, it might just be better off to resource it away. So let's see. So turn 4, his action phase. So he has a Braxnorian veteran. Okay. And so turn 5, so let's show you something here. I'm going to get rid of one of these weapons. I don't need 3 weapons. So this is a great card. It was made specifically for Serena. So when it has 4 attack value, cards discarded by your opponent are placed into your hand. And so if I attack the hero and deal damage, he would discard a card right now because my ability is activated, but it will go to my hand. Or if I kill this ally, he's going to draw a card and discard a card, and the card that he discards comes to my hand. Hey, not bad. Okay, and then see this, if an ally was killed this turn, I get to activate this for 1 durability cost. See, this is an item. Items have durability, some of them do. And this one, if an ally is killed this turn, you get to activate it and draw 2 cards. And so remember the wording on that. It says if an ally is killed. So you don't have to kill one of your opposing allies. You can actually suicide maybe one of your allies and then be able to activate that. Sometimes that's a good way to do it as well, depending on what the board looks like for you. Holy crap! You got all his attachments and an Arthel's Crypt. Oh, and I got rid of 2 of my item destructions already. All right, so I'm going to get rid of this because it's not doing me any good. And I will come in with, you know what, I'll play this out for now and I'll end my turn. So to be honest, I think I'm going to lose this one. This deck here is a real heavy control style deck. And no, my weapon. But it's a real heavy control style deck, and he focuses on shutting down your allies and basically just making it so you can't do anything. And eventually he kills you with a late game spamming of allies. Let's see. So I'm going to do this. Let's steal a card from him. Let's see what he has. So I buff that up. Come in, I hit him, and I steal. Ooh, I steal a reserve weapon. Nice. Okay. End my turn. So it looks like his end game then he likes to focus on having his own weapon and then buffing it so that he can deal damage with it over time. So 27 health. He's going to pull back. Oh yeah, that item allows you to pull back an ally from your grave. And I'm going to skip this turn and I'll play out this guy and I'll just come in and give a little whack, deal a little bit of damage there. And so this ally here is a protector, which means that any other allies that I play, he would first have to kill this one to be able to target any of the other allies. And so it's kind of a wall in a way in front of the other allies. So Braxtonian Veteran comes back into play. Okay, and I will Gotta get rid of this for now. Let's play this card here. So when I summon this card, I get to deal 1 plus X damage. X is equal to the number of allies he has in play. He has 1 ally in play, so it was 1 plus 1 damage. And I'll do this here. I'll go ahead and attack here. So I'm going to attack and kill this guy with my weapon. And that'll mean, since I kill this ally, he'll draw a card and discard a card. See what he discarded. Ooh, he discarded a reserve weapon. Nice. And I'm going to come in here, attack, deal some damage, and I'll end my turn. So I stole one of his reserve weapons, and then I made him discard one. So that's a pretty big impact on his late game strategy. No, not a dragon's tooth. So that'll kill my protector right away, which is too bad because I really needed him to live so that I could build up a nice board behind him and then come in and deal some damage. Okay, so let's see what we do here. Well, we will let's skip and we'll just play more allies. I'll come in here, attack, deal 3 damage, and remember all the weapons have durability value. So you see this only has an attack value of 1, but has a special ability to kill allies with 5 or greater just by attacking them. You don't deal damage, you just have to target them and attack them. So this has 2 durability left right here. So I'll attack into here and it'll be reduced by 1 more durability. See, down to 1. And then I'll attack him one more time with my hero, buff up my weapon for the 3 shadow energy, come in here, he'll retaliate, hit me, and then the weapon is gone. And oh, I stole another marksman. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to end my turn. And so he's at 13. I might be able to pull this out. Let's it all depends on what he draws into. Let me see. So he's at 9 resources and I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage on the board. 3 damage hasted coming in with this ally. So maybe 2 turns I can win depending on what he plays now. Okay, yeah, so he will heal from that. He has an attachment on here for every warrior card he plays, he gets to heal. No. Oh, he should have done it on this because it would have put it back. You see this? Oh no, this card is only 3 cost or less. Never mind. Okay, so let's go here and so this card allows me to kill any ally for only 3 cost. The ally has to just not be disabled or frozen. So not exhausted, disabled, or frozen. So let's cast this. And he put crippling blow on this guy, so he has no attack value, but he's still a good target for this ability because even though he has 0 attack, he's not disabled, exhausted, or frozen. So I can use him to kill my opponent's ally there. And then I'm going to play this guy and this guy. And then let's come in and try to deal some more damage. So see, I'm just trying to overwhelm him here. And because even though this guy has a ton of attachments to control my allies, he's not going to have enough to deal with all of these. Better than me just putting down one ally like this one right now for him to shut down. But now he has another 2 allies that he has to deal with. So let's see. And so I have 2, 4, 6, 9 damage on the board, and then I have this to bring back my weapon to hit him in the face for extra damage. So next turn, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Visca if he still lives somehow, and then have the Visca come in and hit him and bring him down low enough so that I can bring back my weapon with an extra attack value. Ooh, Sledgehammer. Okay, so Sledgehammer, you can't break this weapon. You can't destroy this weapon at all with any kind of item destruction. You can only remove durability from it. Okay, so if you have a Focus Prayer, or you have a Smashing Blow, or you have a Leyline Nexus, any of those item destruction cards, do not target that card because you will be able to target it and the ability will activate, but the weapon will sit there and nothing will happen to it. The only way to get rid of it is with abilities that reduce durability. So Mass Decay would be one, and Weevil Tip Crossbow for hunters, where it reduces durability whenever you deal damage to the hero. That would be another. Okay, so he healed 2 damage there because he has an ability on his hero called Rampage, and so for every ally that he kills, he gets to heal 2 damage. Okay, he's gonna play that to shut down one of my other allies. I think he'll put it on. Oh, okay, he put it on that guy. Let's see. So I'm gonna put that in there. Hmm. So I want to get rid of this. I don't think he'll have a smash and blow. Should I risk it? I'm not gonna risk. I'm not gonna risk getting my other weapon yet. I'm gonna play. Hmm. I want to kill this first though, but I don't want to lose an ally because I don't want to heal him. So this guy will take damage. I'll go back to my hand. Let's go in here. Kill this guy off. Play this guy out. Let's come in and hit to the face for 3 damage. Only takes 1 damage back because weapon damage is reduced. And this guy's going to die anyway, so I might as well attack, deal 3 damage, even though he'll kill him and heal back. But better to deal that damage and have it die than have him hit the ally and die for, no gain on my part. At least I dealt 1 damage total. Okay, so it all comes down to what he has in his hand right now. He only has 2 cards in his hand. Ooh, okay, so he activates his ability. Enslave the Beast is going to drop down one of my allies. Oh, we're going to kill it. As long as he doesn't have something to shut down one of these two, I think I'll be okay. Let's see. Because I'd be able to 3 damage, 5 damage. No, he does. Okay. So he does heal up. And so let's bring back my weapon now. And let me see. I'm going to get rid of this weapon for now. Bring this in. So this item, target weapon in your graveyard is returned to play with +1 base attack. So this has plus attack value of 2. It'll come back into play with 3. And then I'm going to buff it with my ability, which gives it +2 attack, so it goes up to 5. And then I'll come in here and steal a card. Let's see what I steal. Another marksman. Not bad. Okay, play this ally, and activate his ability, but it doesn't do much for me. Okay, and oh, cool, another ally to play. So it did help me. So this ally, if you summon an item, you can activate his ability for 0 cost, and it renews 2 of your resources. So I was at 1 resource. I used his ability. It brought me up to 3, and that allowed me to play this ally. So it did help me in the end. It allowed me to play 1 more ally. Okay, so I know that he has that Braxnorian veteran, so he'll be able to pull one of his attachments from his deck. But I think I might have enough damage on the field here to still be able to kill him. Let's see. Oh, he's got a marksman. That'll kill my Visca. That's too bad. He might just outlast me here. He might have enough heal. Oh no, another one. Damn. That was a bad turn for me. Okay. That was about as good as he could hope for it to be there. So luckily I have 2 marksmen I stole from him. Dang. Okay. Whew. All right, so all right, my turn. Let's go ahead and we will skip this. Let's come in here. And so this card again, whenever it's summoned, remember it's 1 plus however many allies on your opponent's side, or 1 plus how many allies are on your opponent's side, and how many Yari tribe allies you have. See, this is Yari. So the first one did only 3. The second one did 4 because I had 2 allies in play plus 1 for the natural damage of the ability, and then plus 1 more for this guy in play. And so I'm going to make him discard a card from his hand just in case he has something that could hurt me. Oh yeah, he had a Braxnorian veteran in his hand. So that was good. So now he can't pull back another attachment. Okay, so he's at 8 now. So he's getting pretty low on cards here. I might be able to kill him just by getting decked out. Holy crap, this game is going on 15 minutes. Oh, he pulled back the, oh, he had another Braxnorian veteran. So he's going to pull another attachment from here, probably another crippling blow, I'm guessing. People keep coming and going on this game. Let's see. So, oh, okay. So he decided to use a enslave the beast. Okay, and so we're going to skip this turn and let's go ahead, come in here and I think I'm just going to keep killing his allies with my hero because I really want to. No, it's time to just start putting damage on the onto my opponent. I can't let him keep healing up. And let's do another because I got pretty good damage on that weapon, so I'm going to do 3 damage there. And then next turn I should be able to buff that up to 5, and we'll see. Let's see what if he can handle these 3 allies. So he has to put something onto this guy to lower his attack value. He has to. So if he has another Braxnorian veteran in his hand, then he can pull a crippling blow to bring him down to 0. But then I still have my weapon here that I can buff to 5 and kill him. So let's see what he has. Going on 16 minutes now. He's really thinking it over. He's running low on cards, so he doesn't have too many options left, to be honest. Oh, he's got another Yari marksman, though. Decides to kill this guy and heal back up by 3. He heals 1 for summoning a warrior card, and then he heals 2 for killing an ally. Although he could have killed this guy, so that means he has, yep, he has crippling blow. Goes up to 8. And if he has another crippling blow or something to shut down this guy, then he lives 1 more turn. He does not. And so that should be game for us. So let's give him a good game. Well played, my friend. We will skip. Use our ability. Come in here to hit for 5. Whoa, look at that. 5 Gs. Good game, good game, good game. Or good game, good game, good. Come in here with Visca, hasted, 3 damage, and we pulled it out. Wow, I did not think I was going to be able to do that. So what do we have? Whew, that's actually kind of on the longer side match time. So 17. So let's go ahead and let's do a quick run through of the deck because I don't like these videos to go too long. Okay, so we have Serena, Shadow ability, Shadow energy for 3 Shadow energy. Remember, you gain 1 Shadow energy at the start of each of your turns. Okay, and so for hers, you get your weapons get +2 attack, and if you deal damage to the hero discards a card at random. Uh, this ally here, Mass Bandit, 1 attack, 4 health. Is a lot of health value for a 2-cost card, and he gets +1 attack while he's attacking. And if he has any damage at the end of your turn, he goes back into your deck. You saw that a couple times. This guy here, Night Owl, he has stealth when your opponent has more allies than you do, and when he dies, you draw a card. This guy, you got to see him in action for zero cost. If you summon an item, you get to renew 2 resources. This card here is just a control card, 4 of them for 3 cost. When you summon this card, you get to target an opposing ally, and that ally cannot attack or defend attacks. Okay, so you can hit into that ally if you target it with this first. You summon this, target an ally, and then you can attack into it, and you won't get retaliation damage. Aeon, so 6 cost, 3 attack, 8 health, huge body, and protector. So remember, you didn't get to really see it in action too much, but if you have a protector in play, either on your side or your opponent's side, you have to deal with that first before you can touch any of the other allies in play. Okay, and Visca, so 6 cost. 2 of these, it's just a haste damage, 3, and it deals really well with weapon heroes because all damage dealt to Visca from weapons is reduced to 1. Oliver Fagan, 1/7, so craptastic attack, but he gets +1 attack for every card you have in your hand. So you have a full hand of 7 cards, he has 8 attack. And when you summon him, you get to steal an ally with 3 or less from your opponent's side of the board. Just don't use it on anything that has steadfast in the name. Okay, remember, steadfast is an ability that you can't remove that ally unless it's killed. You target an ally with 3 cost or less with this guy, it's just going to stay on your opponent's side of the board. And then Keon, there's just no reason to not have at least one of these guys in there. You've probably seen it in every one of my human decks, and he's going to always be in there. And this deck actually is pretty much card for card auto, A1 auto 7. He took this deck to top 8 in World Championships. I think the biggest difference I have is I have 2 assassination in here. I just like the ability to be able to kill anything for 3 costs, just in case my opponent puts down something really ugly, and I don't happen to have my armor here in play. And so Stop Thief, I think I had just 4 cost. Target item is destroyed. So just target one of your opponent's items, destroy it, and then you actually gain a resource. So you have 4 resources. You summon this to break an opposing item. You will go up to 5 resources. So it's a great, great card. Not only do you break something, but you ramp up your resources. And let's get rid of this. Antarctic looting. Unfortunately, I got rid of this. I shouldn't have. It would have been nice to have. But so this destroys all items in play, even yours. But then you draw a card for each item destroyed up to a maximum of 3. Hit list, you got to see this in action. An ally dies, you get to draw 2 cards. Black Garb, you play this. It's an armor for your hero. Anytime an ally opposing, no, opposing or one of your allies deals damage to you, it dies. So it has 1 defensive value. So anything with 2 attack or greater that attacks into you, it will die. So if your opponent has an ally with only 1 attack, he can attack into you and whittle away the durability on this armor and not die. So that's one of the counters to this. So if your opponent has something with 1 attack, try to get rid of it before it can attack into you and break this without you getting any value out of it. Ill-Gotten Gains, one of the best draw engine cards in the game. It's 4 cost, and then every time you kill an opposing enemy ally, or every time you kill an opposing ally or you break an opposing item, you get to draw a card. So you can get tons of cards really fast. And Spirit Shuriken is just one of the control tools for the deck. 1 cost, Shadow Energy, and an opposing ally takes damage equal to the number of opposing allies in play. Okay, so if your opponent has 4 allies in play and you summon this card, you can, for 1 Shadow Energy, deal 4 damage to one of those allies. Ankle Breaker, another great control card. Uh, this one actually, just whenever you damage something, it becomes disabled. So remember, disabled just means it can't make any actions for 1 turn. So you have this card that can disable allies, shut it down for a turn, and you have this card that can deal with allies if your opponent is swarming you. So 2 good control cards. Thought Ripper. So this is a weapon and kind of a draw engine in one. Because with Serena's ability, you're able to steal cards when you kill an opposing ally or when you hit the hero while it has 4 attack. So remember, see, uh, when you kill an opposing ally in combat, they discard a card and draw a card, and then the card that they discard goes into your hand. As long as this weapon has 4 attack. So as long as you activated Serena's ability and this card has 4 attack, you'll be able to steal a card from your opponent. And so that's actually it. So it was a quick rundown. I don't want to take too long because I'm already over 20 minutes in this video. And to be honest, this deck is pretty simple. Feel free to give it a shot. Maybe change a couple things out if you want. Maybe you can change this for something else if you really wanted to. But I think the deck works pretty well on its own. Even in that matchup, which I wasn't really too fond of, but the one thing that can usually beat Vest can be weapon heroes. Just depends on if Vest has any smashing blows to break your weapons. All right, but so this was the Serena Thought Ripper hero profile. So again, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, do all that crap that YouTubers ask you to do, the professional ones, not me. I'm just making videos for Shadow Era because I love the game and I really wanted to get some recognition out there in the world. All right, guys. So thank you for watching and see you next time.